Hey everyone,
Hello.
we're back. I'm Jen.
I'm Doug.
And we're the Traveling Millers.
Yeah.
And I know we have been missing in action for a while. And that's what this video is going to be about, kind of what has been going on. A life update, as you would say.
Yeah, a lot of things happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
So shall we start at the beginning? Oh, first of all, I want to apologize in advance because we have a little dog. She's a barker. She'll probably be up here running around. So if you hear that, we apologize. So anyway, you want to start at the beginning?
Yeah, 2024 has been a big year. A lot of things went on. Not as much in the traveling side, but a lot. Well, to start off the year, kind of go back in February. February. My wife is a freak. She has 6 toes on each foot. and starting in 2025, she's only going to have 10 toes. She's back to 10. But no, she's got 2 bunions. That's starting to was getting bad and affecting the hiking and the traveling and stuff.
Lots of pain. I was in lots of pain with my feet.
It wasn't like all the time. It was like there were bad days, good days. So we went to February. We had the first surgery on her left foot.
Yes, on my left foot. I had my first surgery, the bunion correction.
Yes, and
it didn't go so well.
Well, I mean, I think the surgery went well, but it come find out her bones was really soft, and the screws that they put in for the surgery, it made another crack on it, right?
Well, my foot tried to recorrect the correction, tried to go back to the way it was. He said because it had been that way for so many years that it was trying to go back to the way it was always. And when it did that, my bones being so soft, it actually broke a corner off of one of my bones.
Yeah. And
the correction didn't work. So he had to go in 2 weeks later.
Surgery number 2.
It was 2 weeks later.
It was about 2 weeks,
Yeah, it was my second week post-op surgery that he realized it. First week it went good. Everything looked good, still in place. Second week I start having some pain, and he went in and noticed that. So I had to have another surgery right away, and he put he kind of did a little bit deeper on the screws. And
I think he put a bigger screw in there.
Yeah, so that one, second surgery held up. Everything's good with that one now.
Yep.
And so yeah, that was the start of the year. So I was off my feet for
probably about at least 8, I'd say.
I think 6 to 8 weeks then, because and it was supposed to be a minimal invasive. No, actually, I was supposed to be on my feet right away. The new way they're doing the surgery, he said you can go ahead and be on your feet first day. So I was in the boot, and nope. So it ended up being I had to stay off my feet because my bones were so soft. I have a D3 deficiency, calcium deficiency. So he put me on a high dose of calcium or D3, and so we went from there.
Good doing trip.
Well, in May we went down to Tennessee for my birthday. We went to Margaritaville. Yep. Just did a short 4 days.
Something like that. 4 or 5 days.
I think it was 4 days.
4 days, I think.
And just went down there and hung out at the pool.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Face down.
And just drove through the mountains and stuff. So we just had a nice relaxing weekend trip. I think a long weekend. I think it was like 4 days.
I think it was too.
So
okay, in June we went to South Carolina. I can't remember. We went down to we met up with some friends Chuck and Rose.
Yeah, but we went to New River Gorge first.
Oh, that's right. We got to see our 45th national park.
Yeah.
New River Gorge, and
Yes.
that's the actual newest national park.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then we stayed there for a few days, and then we went down to...
Did some hiking. And
yeah, we did some hiking. That was
nice. So we went to West Virginia, then we went to North Carolina. And on the way down, we stopped and picked up
some electric bikes, 2 mock wheels, and they are really fun. We've
never had e-bikes before.
No.
We decided at the last minute we wanted some for this trip, and so Doug did some research and found a place, and we think it was Greenville, North Carolina. And I'm not sure the shop name or anything. I'll look it up before I post the video, and I'll try and put it in the description of the video, because this guy was super nice. He runs just a small little shop, and he just was great. He went in on a Sunday, opened his shop for us. Doug told him when we would be coming through there, and he got the bikes all ready.
Gave us a great demonstration, helped us load them. And
helped us load them in the rain and everything.
Yeah, it was raining.
Yeah. So we picked those up on the way down. And so then after that, we
went down to the place we got married at.
Yes.
That was one of our favorite islands, Emerald Isle.
It's in North Carolina, Emerald Isle.
Down on the Crystal Coast instead of the Outer Banks.
They're considered the Southern Outer Banks.
Southern Outer Banks. And so we went down there and stayed at a beautiful state park. And really liked that state park.
It was, again, inland just a little bit, but we were able to ride our bikes over and go to the beach, go to some restaurants, shopping, ice cream. It was really nice. But it was actually on the bay, on the what was it, Intercoastal Waterway. And so we were able to walk down and see the sunset on the water, and walk some trails and do some biking, and it was just really nice. We really nice. Liked it.
We definitely stay there again. It's,
Cedar Point Campground.
Cedar Point,
Cedar Point Campground.
Was it electric and water?
Yes.
Electric and water, and then they had a dump station, didn't they?
Yes, and a dump station.
And a dump station, But very, the state park, well maintained, sites was big. It was very nice. So we stayed there for a few days, and after we stayed there, then we went down toward South Carolina. Is that correct?
Yes, and we went on down to Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, and that's where we met some friends, and we spent 4 days down there.
Yeah, something like that.
And then we had a good time down there. It's really our first time ever camping in Myrtle Beach, right? Yeah. And then after that, we came up and stayed at Camp Hatteras. So we kind of zigzagged. We went back up to the Outer Banks and stayed on Rodant. Yeah, Hatteras Campground. And we was on the bay side, and it was beautiful.
Oh, we missed one. We also stayed at Holden Beach.
Oh, we did, didn't
we? On our way down to Myrtle Beach, we stopped at Holden Beach and stayed there. Yeah. So we stayed there just a couple nights. I think 2 nights there.
Yeah. And
again, rode our bikes over the causeway. And that was fun. That was scary.
Causeways and go down.
But we rode over again, went to some restaurants, went on the beach, and
that's the first time we took the bikes on the beach, wasn't it?
That was.
That was fun. So we took the bikes down, and that was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And then once we got to Hatteras, we went to.
Then we went up to
Shenandoah.
Shenandoah
Crossing up in Virginia, just outside of Shenandoah National Park. And
that was a beautiful place. Beautiful. And we got to ride horses. We did some horseback riding.
That was our first horseback riding together.
Yeah. That was. I loved it. It was so much fun.
It was, and it was a beautiful setting.
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
Campground all around. They had pools, and it was really nice.
Yeah, very nice campground. I definitely would like to go back there.
Yeah, I would too. And then we got back.
Yeah.
And then we went to take the grandbabies.
Yep, that's when we took the grandbabies down to Mammoth Cave.
Yeah, and that was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Got to go down in caves, and
yeah,
they really you can just see the light in their eyes. You know?
It was actually it was their first. All four of them, all four were grandbabies. Now we didn't take the youngest one, Gentry. We left her at home. We just don't think she's ready yet. She's just turned 2, so at the time she was about 1.5. So
I don't think Mammoth Cave was ready for her yet.
No. So she stayed back, but the other 4 grandbabies we took them, and so that was their first national park. So that was exciting that we got to take them to their first national parks.
That was
and
really
they all did the junior ranger sworn in and got their badges.
Yeah, that was really
so
cool.
that was really fun. We were so excited because we love our national parks.
Yeah.
And we really want to instill that into our grandbabies. So hopefully we get to take them to a lot more.
Yeah.
And then one of our biggest thing that happened this year is, if you have watched our latest videos on Alaska, you will see that our son and his wife came to visit us out there. They flew out and stayed with us for a week. Well, those two, Dylan and Kayla, which is our youngest son, and his wife, had a baby. They had their first baby in July.
Yep.
Had a little boy.
Grandbaby number 7.
Yep.
Number 7.
And
he's a cutie.
Oh, he's adorable. And he is named after his pop-pop. We were so shocked. They surprised us with this.
Yeah, his middle name.
Yeah, his name is Hayes Douglas.
Yeah.
And
that's a great honor. Man, he's gonna be a great kid. They're gonna be. I mean, they already are great parents.
Parents. So yeah. So the 2 you see in our videos, they just welcomed their first little baby.
Yeah. So it's been a while since we've been on here, ain't it?
Yes. Yes, it has been a while, and I apologize. I just kind of got overwhelmed and everything, so
She
needed a break. We're just new to this, so everything was kind of really getting to me. I was getting aggravated, still trying to learn it all. I've never went to school for any of this, never done it before, so just needed a break. And
I think she did. I mean, and I understand the break part, but I thought your videos was getting better and better as you went on.
Thank you. I hope so, and I hope I continue to get better. As we get better recording, the editing will get a lot better, so a lot easier.
But then we got to the point that we decided to sell our house.
Yeah.
And
never thought that would happen. We built our house back in 2011, and it's just, we loved our house.
It just got too big. It was perfect, and it's perfect when we have all the family there.
Yes, it was nice for having everybody over.
Had plenty of room. Everybody's not crowded, so. But we wanted to downsize, get a little bit more land, and a smaller house, smaller maintenance as we're getting older and stuff. And so we moved about 35 miles from, or 35 minutes from
where we used to live.
And we found a property, and we went from 2 acres to 12. So we're happy there.
Yeah.
Smaller house from,
Yeah, we downsized the house and upsized the land, so it's a lot easier to take care of. We have more time to travel. We don't have to worry about a lot of maintenance and things that need to be done.
Right, and I think that's going to make our life a little bit easier.
Yes.
And then after that, so
we bought the house in September. We moved in September, so it's now
Labor Day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right before
about the middle of September.
Yeah, about middle. Yeah, we had work to do in here. So about middle of September we moved. So we've been moved for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, it is now December 19th.
Yeah.
Today. So we've been in it for a little while. We had Thanksgiving here, our first Thanksgiving in the house.
Yeah.
A couple of the kids came over with some grandbabies, and it's just cozy. It's a lot more intimate and cozy.
It's more like a cabin than it is.
Yeah, I've tried to do the decorating like a cabin too.
Yeah.
Just kind of make it like that. So.
Yeah. But then we had to go back and we had, am I jumping ahead or is it surgery again?
Nope.
It's surgery number 3.
Yeah.
3.
I had
but on the other foot.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, back in, we haven't got to that part yet in our videos, but at the end of our Alaska trip, we were actually in Michigan on our way home, and I stepped out of the camper and stepped off the edge of the blacktop. What do they call that? The berm. And the way I stepped down, when my foot went down like this, it snapped that bone right there. So
when she went down,
yeah.
And I
flat on my back.
I did not laugh. I did not do any of that. Okay, I might be lying.
Yes, he did. But then once he realized that I was hurt, he got out real quick and helped me up and everything. And so anyway, it did break my foot. It was just right where our growth plate used to be when we were growing. You know, when you're younger, you have the growth plate. It broke that part right there. And I went to, they said I wouldn't need surgery or anything. It would just heal on its own. Went back like 6 weeks and he said it was fine.
Kept some pain in it, didn't you?
Yeah, and that was in August of 2023. So fast forward to this summer, or when I had my surgery in February, he also x-rayed the other foot and said I was probably going to need surgery on that one too for the broken. It didn't heal right. So when I went in to have the bunion surgery on my right foot, just 6 weeks ago, it'll be 6 weeks ago tomorrow, he went ahead and re-broke that spot and had to put a screw in it. And he said he put a pretty big screw in there so it would hold.
Yeah, so she's got, I think you got like 5 screws in your feet now. Yeah,
because I did have the bunion surgery on my right foot also at the same time. He did the bunion surgery and the broken. Yeah. So I have been off my feet since...
For 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks, and I just started walking, and it's still not full weight. I'm kind of walking on my heel. I haven't put full weight down. Starting tomorrow, he said I could start putting the full weight down in a boot, but I still don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's still
just get a little bit.
Yeah, it's still really tender. So
we're taking it easy. But now the good thing is when she had the surgery, the bone density was a lot better, and I think it's because she's taken a supplement for.
Yeah, he said as soon as he put the screw in, he could feel the difference. He said my bones are a lot stronger now, so that's a good thing. So.
And then that's been a year, ain't it? Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Well, actually, we kind of jumped ahead again. Sorry. I had the surgery and then we had Thanksgiving. So, Doug kind of did Thanksgiving, him and our son-in-law.
Yeah.
They did Thanksgiving dinner. I helped out a little bit, but as much as I could, being on a knee scooter, I wasn't allowed to put any weight on my foot. So we did have we had surgery, then Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
we smoked a turkey, and I have to pat myself on the back. I was hoping it just didn't taste terrible, and it tasted really good.
It did. It tasted really good. You did a good job.
So.
So now, while I was off on my foot, I did start working on the videos again, and I think I have our next one about ready to go. So that's why we wanted to do this video. We just wanted to jump on here and, kind of give you a life update, what's been going on, and tell you we're back.
And just the kind of summer, we do have some plans for this coming year. That's going to be exciting.
2025,
2025, and hopefully...
nothing's in the, nothing's set in stone yet, but we're in the planning stages right now.
Yeah,
so
because this year has been a lot of work between the surgeries and the 2 houses and getting one ready to sell and getting one ready to move into, and it's been a lot of work. So 2025, I'm hoping that we get to enjoy a little more traveling, a little more relaxation and grandkids and all that stuff. So, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And
just stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have that new video out in the next week or so.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Alaska still left.
Yeah.
Just
we have a lot left to come.
We're maybe halfway through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the journey.
Yeah,
and,
just probably about halfway.
And but it's some of the more exciting things that we did is coming up. So definitely tune in.
Yeah,
so.
Keep your eye out, and hopefully I'll be getting those out more often, and there won't be so much time in between.
Well, good thing is winter's up here and we got nothing to do. So.
Yeah. So we hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. We hope you stay safe and spend as much time with your families as you can.
Yeah.
And I guess with that, we will say,
life's a blessing.
so enjoy the journey.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.